Okay, where are we starting?
Well, I have the first category I have written down here, so it'll be easier for me if we just go in the order I have them written.
Okay,
I have monsters, then slashers,
okay.
then demons, and then psychos. I think we should start with monsters.
Okay.
So the first
I'm actually good.
matchup in monsters. The way we came up with these rankings, right, is we kind of put it out there to friends and followers and asked how they would rank the lists that we came up with. So we kind of compiled the lists that people gave us and their rankings, and that's how we are using the rankings. We did not come up with the rankings. We used information provided to us to come up with them from other people.
So thank
So
you.
don't get mad at
Thank you.
us.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
And continue to contribute and help us out that way. It would be appreciated. Like,
Yes,
comment, and subscribe.
all the engagement we can get.
So, the first matchup in Monsters, the first seed is Godzilla
I went with
versus.
classic Godzilla for the image.
That's a good choice. And the eighth seed is Zombies. Just zombies in general, not any specific zombie, just the idea of zombies.
I don't know what this is from. I think this is AI created.
Yeah, I mean, it's zombies is gonna be one of the most generic things that we can get, right? I mean, there's all kinds of zombies.
Yeah. Oh, should we be going over their strengths, or do you want to do that when we do them right now as we talk about the matchups?
I mean, we can do it now.
Okay.
I think luck. I mean, I feel like we're all probably gonna have our own criteria on how we vote for these. Because for me, I don't know. I don't necessarily know if I want to go with just strength. I feel like I also want to go for like pop culture relevancy.
Well, yeah, because we're calling it the Icon tournament. So
Right.
if I say draft, every time I say draft instead of tournament, everyone has to drink.
I have soccer at 9 in the morning, so I'm not going to do that.
Draft.
Um, but yeah, because if we were going with strength alone, like if we were, ability to just devastate humanity, Godzilla wins everything.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Likability.
Yeah.
like
How it hits you in the nuts.
he's a hero sometimes too.
Yeah. When
I
he's
think
going up against
He's a hero.
in
Mothra.
everything on our list, almost everything on our list, at one point in time could have played the role of a hero. Well, no. Numerous things on our list at one time could have played the role of a hero.
True. That is true.
Okay, maybe like four things on our list.
All right, so I mean, definitely strength wise, the zombies don't stand a chance. But let me pose a question: the moment that I saw that this was possible, that this could be the matchup in the first round for monsters, if a zombie bites Godzilla,
Oh
does
shit.
he become Zombie Godzilla?
Yes.
Yes. So,
Oh,
but
I want to see that.
but is a zombie's not going to break the skin of Godzilla though?
Let's
All they
say
need is
he
a little
somehow
nibble.
cuts
Right.
himself,
Dude's
then
bulletproof.
he can like okay. Well, what if he like goes to
He
eat
has
him and they bite
radioactive
his tongue
blood.
or something?
Okay,
He
well
he
there
does
you go.
super heal.
So
Godzilla can super heal with his you know, radiation that's
so
built into his blood.
before we started recording tonight, I was watching, I mentioned to you guys, Marvel Zombies. with my son, and I don't know if Captain Marvel can be bitten and turned into a zombie. I feel like Godzilla can probably be turned into a zombie.
Yeah.
But also I feel like it would have to be like they would have to find a weak spot, like his tongue or something or his nutsack. I don't fucking
Yeah.
know.
His urethra.
Yeah.
Eyeballs.
Eyeballs.
And it's literally thousands of zombies. You know, we're
Yeah.
going to try and give them as much of a chance as possible to pull this off. But I do think if I can be the first to cast my vote here, I'm still going with Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Yeah, and now, since I'm saying it last, it sounds like I'm doing it just to make an argument, but I would go zombies here because of
Yeah.
I don't know, like zombies are huge.
Yeah.
And and Godzilla's been around forever. I mean, Godzilla's huge too, but
Yeah.
I feel like I would be more terrified if I looked behind me and I saw like 500 zombies like slowly like lugging towards me, more so than I would be if I turned around and saw a giant friggin' radioactive lizard.
I think one makes me piss myself and the other makes me shit myself, and neither one of them am I happy about.
That is a fantastic way of
You know
putting
what
it.
though? I'm fine because I'm always wearing my Depends.
And or the classic one's a shit sandwich and the one's a shit sandwich with mustard.
Oh,
Would I prefer it with
delicious.
mustard? Sure, but it's still a
Delicious.
shit sandwich.
It
I love
masks the
mustard.
taste. Same.
That's because you're a good Eastern European descent.
Oh, oh.
All right. Moving on to slashers, right?
Yep. So slashers, our first matchup is going to be our number one seed, Jason, against our number eight seed, the Fisherman. So the dude from I Know What You Did Last Summer, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep,
This guy.
with the hook. Yep.
He's got a hook.
And this one's easy, right?
Yeah.
It's Jason all the way.
Jason.
Yeah.
Everybody knows I mean we can get into talking about their strengths and weaknesses if we want, but Jason's fucking immortal basically.
Yeah.
And this
Fisherman is
is
just a pissed off dude who got hit by a bunch of drunken teenagers.
right. Which I love when The Simpsons did it in Treehouse Horror, and it was Flanders. But then not he wasn't just a regular human; he was a werewolf too.
That's awesome. I watched an interview today with the dude that played Freddy, and they asked him which movie was his favorite when he made it, and he said Jason versus Freddy. So, Jason.
When he just kept saying the word bitch.
Bitch, you know what I want?
Rick and Morty did a spoof on that.
Oh yeah, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, no, they like went to like it was a spoof on like the whole Freddy thing, and it was also a spoof on the movie Inception.
Oh.
So like they kept going into a dream and then into a dream and then
Oh.
eventually went into the monster's dream to convince him not to kill everybody. But the dude, I don't remember what his name was, but his chin looked like ball sacks, of course. He just kept
Oh.
going around calling everybody bitch. Then he got home and called his wife a bitch, and she's like, "No, out there, not in here." And it was funny because then the murderer was in the doghouse.
I love it.
It's a good show.
Sure is.
All right. So next is going to be demons. And our first matchup for demons, our one seed, Creeper from Jeepers Creepers against our eight seed, Gozer from Ghostbusters.
Look at this sexy bitch. Look at her.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not a he or a she.
Those are
It's
bougie.
whatever it wants to be.
So she picked a breasted humanoid with what looks to be shrink wrap all over.
I think it's bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap.
But yeah, until Ray Stans picked a giant marshmallow man, and then she became a giant marshmallow man.
Clear your minds. Don't think of anything. What did you do? Um. Okay, so back to the Creeper. It's a highly underrated film, I feel.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Cult classic now.
It's really well done, and he is real creepy. Not to be hammering the word over and over, but if I'm talking about iconic, Ghostbusters is way more iconic,
Yeah.
and she appears in 2 films as well. So he doesn't even have an upper hand in that with how many films they appear in. They're tied.
Yeah. So I mean, it's all on how you want to vote on it to win, right? So like the Creeper has more of like a shock value as far as the movie because it's a different type of movie. Ghostbusters is a supernatural comedy. Jeepers Creepers is a horror movie. I mean, the dude, what isn't it like he eats body parts that he wants to like take over, or whatever, something
Yeah.
like that.
So his strength here says regeneration replaces damaged body parts by consuming victims.
Right.
Nice.
And he's yeah, I mean, and he's a terrifying entity.
Hmm.
Gozer's basically a god.
Yeah.
Yeah, and has been around since the early civilizations.
Mesopotamia,
Yeah, and was
Sumerian,
worshipped by the Hittites.
the Hittites.
I mean,
I was a Hittite once.
of course I'm gonna vote for Gozer because my inner child would kick me in the nads if I didn't.
Gozer.
I also am picking Gozer for an absolute ginormous upset.
That is a huge upset.
Yep.
Although I feel like some people would say maybe that Creeper was a little higher, but as far as the demon side goes, I feel like a lot of this was tied. It
Yeah,
wasn't
I feel
as
yeah,
clear as other categories.
I agree with that. I feel like it's largely the most balanced,
Yeah.
but I will also say that as I was looking at the list, I did feel like Gozer was out of place with everything. Well, not anymore. Not after one of the last addition to the category. Gozer fit in a little bit more. Um, but yeah.
Gozer. Congrats.
Woo.
All right. On to psychopaths.
Yes. So our first matchup for Psychopaths is our 1 seed Hannibal Lecter versus our 8 seed Carrie.
As far as powers goes, there's a huge disadvantage, and
Right.
I will acknowledge right now that Carrie being put into a psychopath category with regular humans with regular abilities isn't really fair. But I didn't know where else to put her.
It's
Yeah.
well, so she wasn't like necessarily born with those abilities, like the telekinesis and all that. She learned it because she was an outcast in school. She spent all of her time in the library. She was bullied, so her time in the library she spent reading about like, supernatural stuff like that. And she taught herself basically on how to do all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And so she's just a regular person who had such a shitty life that it turned her into a psychopath and she used those newfound abilities to take it out on the people who tormented her.
Hmm.
Her mother, her classmates, everybody.
I could be completely wrong, but I believe that she inherited those powers from her father.
That doesn't ring
No?
a bell to me.
Okay.
I mean, you might be right,
Maybe
but
that's the difference between the book and the movie.
I mean, I read the book and saw the movies,
Oh,
and
okay.
it doesn't ring a
Oh,
bell to
maybe
me from anything.
I'm thinking of Firestarter.
I am the fire starter. The fire starter. So, as far as what Hannibal Lecter can bring, um, as an icon, he has one of the most recognizable. Like he doesn't need to be wearing this mask, and everyone knows that that's the Hannibal Lecter mask.
Yeah.
In the novel, Carrie inherited her powers from her grandmother.
Oh,
Genetic trait.
Um, the novel doesn't offer much explanation on how and why Carrie White has these powers, but it's mentioned that they are genetically transmitted. Okay, so yes, okay, so she's kind of born with them, but she has to learn it and harness it.
Mm. Through her rage.
Yeah, yeah, lots of rage. But yeah, that's a cool looking mask, huh?
He's super genius, so rough.
he is. Um, I mean, he's only caught once, and then the rest of the time he escapes being caught, and then he eventually is just killed. So,
Spoiler
Right.
alert.
And this is a hard matchup for me
Yeah.
because I love the character Carrie. But dude, Hannibal is like he is the definition of a psychopath.
Yep.
Everything about him.
Super genius psychopath.
Yeah, super smart, manipulative,
yeah,
eats people.
yeah.
Delicious.
S- So it
But
feels
I
like
mean,
Nate,
she is also like the definition of a psychopath with telekinesis.
right?
Mhm.
But
God, this
if we go with what we know about Hannibal Lecter, and then we take Carrie's weaknesses here, so fragile emotionally, I think Hannibal Lecter can exploit that.
Yep.
Easy
um
manipulated by bullying. Well, yeah, he can
yeah,
do that.
but what did she do to all of her bullies?
Well,
She
but
killed them all.
also she has her mother's influence weaknesses her as a weakness to her,
Yeah,
so he
she
can
killed her
lean on
too.
that.
Yeah.
She
Well,
killed her
maybe
too.
this. So you don't think Hannibal then can get in there and
I think
tweak
he
her
can
the
get
right
in
way?
there for maybe about a week, and then he's gonna say the wrong thing, and she's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
What if they like really got along well and like started a relationship? Pretty cool.
Um,
Hannibal doesn't like relationships.
You never know.
He's a sociopath. Um. All right, I'm gonna cast my vote after thinking
yeah.
about this and discussing it. As much as it will pain me because I love these movies, I'll go with Carrie.
Eric, you go next.
Hannibal.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought was gonna happen, and that's why I wanted you to go before me, and I'm gonna have to say Carrie too.
Oh. So you're not gonna go with guy code, bros before hoes? Okay. That's okay.
Are you calling Finchy a hoe?
Who's the hoe?
Me,
Ho.
I'm a hoe today.
Well, let me put it this way. I would rather somebody drop like, a speaker on my head and kill me or snap my neck with their fingers than somebody eat me.
Good to know, Nate.
Yeah, just
No,
please
hey,
please
Finchy,
don't eat me.
no eating Nate. Scratch
Why?
that off our bucket list. Okay.
Why? What's gonna happen?
I'd be sad.
How about we do it like he did to Val Kilmer where he just like cuts open his head while he's still alive and feeds him his own brain.
That
God.
wasn't Val Kilmer, was it?
No,
Let's say what? What movie did you watch?
no, the guy from Goodfellas.
Yeah. It's one of those guys. Maybe.
This porter is so good. I wish I brought more than 2 up here with me.
Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was it Ray Liotta in that movie?
Yeah.
That's the owner of your wife's bar.